Hello everyone, this is Parker Vance with the Global Investment Society, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about the overall direction of the financial markets, including the three major U.S. averages, as well as crude oil and the major four FANG stocks: Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. I'm going to be analyzing them from a technical standpoint using a Fibonacci retracement zone tool on the tradingview.com app. So the chart we have in front of us is the S&P 500 on a daily time frame, and like I said before, the colored bars in the background are the Fibonacci retracement zone. So a couple things I want to point out on this chart. There's been obviously been some heavy selling this month. As you can see here, has broken through several levels of support. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Found support here at the 4th level though, and is now back above this level here at 1870 and is now trading around 1900. In the short term, I expect to continue to see a bounce to the upward position and test this level of support around 1920. In the medium term, however, I do expect to see the S&P retest the lows here around 1800. Next, let's look at the Dow. This is also on the daily time frame. Notice how it has received support around the 15,350 mark, and here as well. Also notice been taking out several key levels of support and is now hovering right around the 16,100 level of support. In the short term, I'm looking to see it continue the upward trend here short term and continue to see a bounce, but in the medium term I expect to see it test these lows around 15,400. This is the NASDAQ composite. Like the other two major indexes, it has been seeing some heavy selling. However, in the short term, it has seen a strong bounce off of the lows of 4,300. And I expect in the next week or two to continue to see a short-term bounce. However, I also expect it to return to the medium-term low of 4,300. Let's look at the crude oil. Crude oil has been going through a rough patch here. Long-term downtrend all the way from $100. If we go out even further here, in June of 2014 it was trading at $100. We are now trading at 32. So in the short term, I expect a bounce off of these lows here. It's been receiving some support. However, I'll need to see it break some of this resistance here at 33 and 36 before I'm willing to start putting money to work in this area. Look at Facebook. Facebook has been a big winner and one of the major leaders of stock market the last several years. Mark Zuckerberg has done a fantastic job of continuing to develop Facebook into more than just a social network and building its platform into more than just one website with WhatsApp, Instagram, etc. Okay, so as you can see, they also have gone down with the overall market. I think that's something that's important to point out, is their studies have shown that 3 out of 4 stocks will follow the trend of the overall general market, meaning 75% of the time the stock will follow the overall market. So that's important to keep in mind as you're looking to make new investments or whether or not to sell your current holdings. So right now Facebook has been receiving support at around 90 and is now back above its previous resistance level of 96. In the short term, I'm looking to see if it can hold this 96, 97 level and potentially even continue to move up. The next level of resistance after this is around 100. So I'll be watching to see what it does in the coming weeks and months. Next is Amazon. Amazon is also one of the major leaders over the last year and a half, 2 years, and has more than doubled since beginning of 2015. So exactly 1 year ago, had more than doubled until this recent sell-off. It has come down almost, almost over $100 since its all-time high of 696, and has received support around 550. It has bounced off that low and is now hovering above its next new support level of 589. I'm looking to see some consolidation here around this level, meaning sideways movement, and potentially a move to the upside or another move to the downside. Next we have Netflix. Netflix has also been one of the great stocks of the last 2 or 3 years, also having doubled and even tripled before it split sometime back in 2014, 2015. Along with the overall market, it has went into a slight downtrend here. However, it has received support around the 100 level. Personally, I am looking to go short Netflix, as it is, like I said, been in a slight downtrend and does not generate a whole lot of earnings. However, as they continue moving to international markets, they could start to become more profitable. In that case, I would look to begin to add shares. Right now, it is receiving resistance at the 105 level, and it looks like it closed right around 100. I'm looking to see if it can break this 105 level. That would be a good sign for the bulls. However, I expect it to continue down in this downtrend and test the level of 96, 95, 96 as a level of potential support. Finally, we have Google. Google has also been a fantastic stock to own over the past 15 years or so. If you held from 15 years back, you'd be sitting on quite a nice gain. But recently, it has also gone down a little with the overmarket. However, it has held pretty strongly here, not going down too much. It bottomed out around 720. It touched 690, but quickly found support almost at the 681 level. On Friday, it looks like it gapped up from its previous close, which is a very strong bullish signal. Anytime you see a gap from the previous close here at 726 to the open at 741, that signals a strong demand for shares, and that's a very good sign. Anytime you see a stock with a gap, something like this right here as well, or like that one right here, that's a very good sign for the bulls. So as you can see, the overall markets have been quite choppy as of late. A lot of selling going on, a lot of panicking going on. However, this is the 7th year of a bull market, and it's kind of normal to have some corrections now and then. Time will tell if the bears will continue to have the upper hand. I'm just going to continue to watch the price action and let that dictate what my next move is. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, then leave a comment and I'll get to it in the next one. Thank you.